If you're trying to move on from somebody that you're hung up on, then this one's for you. I totally understand. It fucking sucks. It sucks when you meet somebody that's amazing and you're super into them, but for some reason it doesn't work. They weren't feeling it, or wasn't the right timing, yada, yada, yada. There's a million excuses and reasons, but chopped up to you guys aren't together. And for a lot of people, they're trying to stuff it away. Okay, just stop thinking about them, just move on, just get over it. And before Tech Guy, I actually had been on a few dates with this guy that I was pretty fucking crazy about. And we had dated for about a month and a half, and everything seemingly was great until he kind of admitted that he was emotionally unavailable and just couldn't do it. When the breakup first happened, I felt really empowered because I was the one that stood up for myself. I set these boundaries. I had said, no, I'm not interested in this. And then as the couple of months went by, I started to realize, fuck, I really liked this guy. I really missed him. And instead of beating myself up, I did this. I accepted that I wasn't over this person. So every day, every time he came into my mind, I would just say, okay, I still have feelings for this person. I still care about them. I see it, I accept it, and I acknowledge it. I didn't contact him, I didn't text him, I didn't reach out, I didn't do anything besides acknowledge and accept, okay, there are still some residual feelings for this person. And by doing that, I didn't shame or blame myself for feeling anything for this person. I allowed it to stay, I allowed it to happen, I allowed it to take up space in my life, but I didn't let it dictate any part of my life. And so anytime a thought would come in, I would just acknowledge it. And over time, because I showed myself so much grace and compassion, I was able to accept, okay, I liked this person, it didn't work out. On to the next. And then I was able to start opening myself up again to people. And even when I met Tech Guy, of course I had this in the back of my head because I'm a human and this was somebody and this was part of my past. But as I started to develop a relationship with Tech Guy and started to date him and things started to progress, because I had accepted myself and just said, it's okay, I accept this, this is part of who I am, it allowed me to focus on what was in front of me while not diminishing what I had with somebody else. And now I was able to start receiving love from somebody else and finally put to rest this person from my past and just have two conflicting thoughts. I really cared about him and I had a really great relationship and time with him, but I also know that this person couldn't give me what I want and it was time to move on with somebody else that could. So instead of shaming or blaming yourself for the fact that you're not over somebody, accept it. Say, that's okay. All right, so I still have feelings for this person. I'm a fucking human. Instead of beating yourself down or berating yourself or putting yourself down for having a simple human reaction in response to something.